Hello, good and wonderful people. You are welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. So, the Nigerian police has just paraded 60 Fulani men with sophisticated weapons. Where they are going with it, I don't know. What they are doing with it, I don't know. And someone is trying to protect his community and they are saying it is illegal. I'm just going to let you lovelies watch the video so that you can hear what they are saying. Even the way they carry the thing, we baffles you. They are all Fulani people. Look at them, 60 in number. Where they are going with these weapons, I don't know. So I will let you watch the video and hear what they are saying. But before then, if this is the first time you're watching my video or you have been watching without subscribing, please kindly hit on the red subscribe button down below to subscribe. Also on the notification button. In that way, anytime I upload a new video, they will notify you. And I pray that the same way you lovelies are supporting me here in this channel, God will definitely send people that will support you in whatever you are doing in life, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Allow him, please. Allow him. You cannot wear it. What you see here is mind-boggling. 2 AK-47 rifles.
Go stick your hand down.
And 5 magazines. Each of these magazines contains 30 rounds of live ammunition, making a total of 150 rounds. If you have 2 AK-47 rifles with 150 rounds of live ammunition, you can cause immense havoc to a community. Rearrange it and put it back. Fire command. Okay, hand. No, you have to do it properly.
Shift it to the front.
Yeah. While I'm loaded with weapons. That's what you have here.
So you see, we talk and it looks as if maybe we don't know what we are talking about. Not one person, not 2, not 3, not 10, not 20, 60 people, 60 of them. Where are they going? This one, you can see that with the way they pack themselves, you can see that yes, they are into causing, they are about to cause havoc destruction. They are about to destroy a whole community. That is what they are up to. And after seeing all these things, Nigeria government will not do anything. And someone established a security outfit you said is illegal. It's all right. I have this video here from Femi Fani-Kayode that I want you all to watch. Take a look at it and don't forget to share this video. Let the whole world see what we are talking about.
Mr. Fani-Kayode, let me go to the angle where I feel that some persons are not happy about. You know that when you talk about the Southwest region, you don't have just the Yorubas living there. You have the Fulanis that you talk about, you have the Igbos, you have other tribes living, even in Lagos. Lagos is a place that contains, that have every tribe in it. Now the fear of some of these people are that some leaders from the Southwest are already having this negative belief about them. And this Amotekun maybe used against them.
Well, it's a misconception, and it's a fear that has no basis in rationality or reality. Nobody's discriminating against those that live within the Southwest. The Southwest is the most liberal, the most open place in Nigeria to live. It doesn't matter what your faith is. It doesn't matter what your ethnic group is. You can live there in peace. And that for us is a matter of pride. We don't discriminate. We've never discriminated. And we've never gone out to kill people that are not from the Southwest in our region. It's never happened in our history. So that settles that. But the issue is this. This initiative has been established to protect not just indigenes of the Southwest or people that we describe as sons and daughters of the Oduduwa. It also goes out to protect every single minority group within the Southwest, including the Igbos, including the Hausas themselves and others that are being victim to these attacks, well orchestrated, well funded, well organized attacks on our people in our territory. It's our duty. It's the duty of those behind this initiative to protect everybody, every single person, regardless of tribe or regardless of religious faith, as long as you're in the Southwest. So it's for everybody. And there's no way such a body will turn against non-indigenes. It's not designed that way. It's designed to fight crime and to stop people from slaughtering our people. And that's the way it needs to be viewed. Really, it's as simple as that. So there ought to be no fears. Nobody needs to be feared by this.
But at this moment now, because I also saw some of the viral video of a particular interview that was held in one of the TV stations where a member of the Fulani cattle breeders spoke. And if they have that belief, now some of them are already reacting. And you think this Amotekun will not bring problems? People are not comfortable.
The ones that are bringing the problems are those that have said, if this initiative is not stopped, the Southwest will not be given the presidency. Assumption being that they own the presidency. The ones that are giving the problems are those that have said that this initiative is a precursor to Oduduwa Republic. They are the ones that are the problem. The problem that is being brought is not by the initiative, but those that have got up to say that those of us from the Southwest that believe in it are nothing but illiterates and that we hate Fulani people. This is unacceptable language, unacceptable assertions coming from a butchers association of cattle rearers who know nothing about our history, nothing about our people, nothing about our nation. The people of the Southwest had people in Oxford and Cambridge University in the 1800s, the first lawyer in 1879. We are at the forefront of education, of all sorts of wonderful things. We were the first on the African continent to achieve so many great things. And we've done it from generation to generation, whilst their forefathers were still rearing cattle, which is what they're doing today. It is unacceptable for anybody from Mietiala to speak like that. And I'll end with this. This is very, very important. Mietiala as an organization are the organization that have been giving cover to these people that have been doing all this rubbish. You know why? Fulani herdsmen come under their umbrella. If you really want to help, please sit up and tell your Fulani herdsmen to stop killing Nigerians. The Fulani,
do you have proof that they're the ones killing Nigerians?
Of course, everybody knows this. There are some things that.
But you know that among the herders, there are those that are not Fulanis.
I am not here to represent those that are not Fulanis. I'm here to tell you why we have this initiative in the Southwest. I'm also here to tell you this. They would do a lot better if they would sit up and condemn the killings by their own members throughout the Southwest. Let me put this to you. The International Terror Index for the last 3 years has indicated that the Fulani, they call them Fulani militants, we call them Fulani herdsmen, are the 4th most deadly terrorist organization in the world, on this planet. Nigeria has constantly turned its back on that. and refused to acknowledge it. Now we are eating what we have been cooking for the last 4 years. I'm telling you, it's no longer a problem for anybody except for us. If the Middle Belt can burn, which is what is happening today, and nobody cares about it, then that is sad. If the East can be terrorized and nobody cares about it, that is equally bad. If it can happen in the South-South and even in the Northwest itself, where Zamfara, Katsina, and so many people are being attacked by these same people, many of whom are not even Nigerians. They're non-Nigerian Fulanis mainly. If it happens there, it's very sad, it's unacceptable, but ultimately it is the problem of those that live in that country, even though we cry about it morning, day, and night. But when it comes to our own doorstep in the Southwest, and it has done for the last 3 years, becomes our problem. And ours is to defend our people, defend our women, our children, defend our elders, and defend our dignity and our lives. And we will do that no matter what it takes. That is the way a Yoruba man behaves. We do not go to war lightly. We do not lift up arms lightly. But when it comes to it, if we're pushed to the edge, we stand and we fight, and we do not retreat. Okay. Now, nobody's looking for a war here. But we will defend our people no matter what anybody says, unless they step in and do the right thing and stop this nonsense that Mieti Allah is promoting and supporting, and stop these insurgents, these terrorists, from killing our people.
Now, there's a question I need to ask. This question, a lot of persons have asked the same thing.
Yes.
We hear Fulani headsmen and all that. Are you aware that there are those who people can dress in Fulani regular, and they are not Fulanis, and they commit evil?
You know, I have no doubt that there are a few people that behave like that, but that does not derogate from the fact that the overwhelming majority of these killings, of these terrorist acts, this savagery, this barbarity, this sheer wickedness, listen, they don't just kill. And I'm going to tell you this today. You may not know this, but let me tell you this. A lot of things people don't want to read about, they don't want to hear about. I've been to many of these communities. I went to southern Kaduna. When on 2016, Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, 800 people were slaughtered by these same people, you know, over 2 days, 800 people, and nobody was arrested. You go and see what they actually do. It's not just about killing. They slit people's throats. They take people's hearts out. They take people's eyes out. They desecrate the bodies of their victims. Then they take their land, burn their homes, and occupy the land. And like in Plateau State, sometimes they even rename the community and put Fulani names there. Now, and then somebody will come and tell me these are not Fulani herdsmen. This is settled. We know who they are. The question is this: does this government, which is led by a Fulani man, have the will to rein their people, you know, in and stop them from doing this kind of nonsense? If they do, we don't have a problem. Although they failed for the last 4 years, we can count our losses and say, okay. But if they do not, you do not expect us to keep quiet and act as if all is well, and turn our backs to the bleeding and the dying and the destruction of our own people. We will not do that.
Now let's go to the legal issues, because I always don't want people to come to say Fulani headsmen. What I prefer is headers, the violent ones.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joma.
Yes.
You know, I have written about this extensively over the last 4 years. I've been vindicated and I've been proved right over and over again. When nobody was saying this, I was saying this would happen. I refuse to drop that term, because when the Ijaw militants or whatever were attacking people, nobody said they're just militants. They said they were Niger Delta militants. I refuse to do them that favor. I refuse to try to sanitize it. This is a very serious problem that we have. Let me give you an example of what destruction can be like when people come and burn houses and destroy. I was in Anambra State, Orafite, a few weeks back. I went to see an old friend of mine. I was there on a Sunday in the church. I left on Sunday afternoon for Lagos. The following morning at 6 a.m., the community, Orafite in Anambra State, was raided by people, supposedly policemen. And they burnt the whole community down, burnt down buildings, killed people, slaughtered innocent people in their homes for absolutely no reason. They were looking for somebody. They burnt down the whole community. I saw this. I saw the video of it with my own eyes. Now, that sort of thing goes on. Nobody has been arrested. Rather, the victims have been the ones that are being targeted and chased all over the place. This is unacceptable. Now, this sort of thing is happening under this government. This is not in the Southwest. It's in the East. And I feel that any Eastern child, anybody from anywhere in the country that is treated this way, we should all feel it. This happened in Orafite in Anambra State. And then you will now tell me that the governor of that state does not have a duty and obligation to protect his people, or the governors of the Southeast do not have a duty and obligation to protect their people? Of course they do, just as every other governor does. And that's the way the Constitution is wired. The governor is the chief security officer of the state. Allow him to do his job. Don't let people be killed on his doorstep. I'll give you another example. I was there when Baba Fasoroti's daughter was buried. And the governors of the Southwest were there. We were all in the same room. And, you know, we were all asked to say a few words. People started saying, I should speak, because they knew I would state the case clearly about how we felt about their failure of leadership and protecting our people. But I didn't say a word, and I'm glad I didn't. You know why? Because they got up. I think it was the governor of Ondo State that got up and said, we are not bastards. And Shomwali. He said, we are not bastards. We know what is going on, and we will do something about this. And they honored their word a few months later and came up with this initiative. And I commend them for that. And I will stand by them. Afeni Ferre stands by them. Yoruba Summit Group stands by them. Every Yoruba man worth his salt, every decent, civilized Yoruba man that is compassionate and kind stands by them and will continue